welcome to Two Girls See the World. I'm Mary.
And I'm Katie.
And today we're going to be doing our movie reviews for you. And since there's two of us, it's going to be a twofer. The first video that we're going to talk about is Safe Haven. And I actually decided to read the book before the movie came out because I saw the preview on IMDb. And I've seen all of Nicholas Sparks' movies. I love them. They're all really depressing. This one's pretty good. Not so depressing. And basically, I never read any of his books, but I thought, I want to read this book before I watch the movie and see what I think. So I read the book. I loved the book. I literally didn't get off the couch from reading it for a day and a half.
It's true. She didn't.
I didn't move. My whole family was like, stop reading the book and like move on with your life. And I was like, I can't. It's so good.
She couldn't go for a walk with me one night because she had to finish.
I'm telling you, this book was amazing. And I really thought it was just an amazing characterization. I think if you like psychology or the way people think, it's really good. It's amazing. I love it. So anyway, I love the book. We went to see the movie on Valentine's Day when it came out with our friend. Loved the movie, but don't read the book and think it's going to be like the movie, because it's not. Nothing. A lot of the stuff in the movie didn't happen in the book, and a lot of the stuff in the book didn't happen in the movie. But in the beginning of the movie, I was watching it and I'm like, I was trying to appreciate it, but it was just hard because I kept thinking, that didn't happen in the book. Why didn't that happen? Is it going to happen? Like, is it going to be like that? And then I just finally had to stop myself halfway through and be like, you know, just enjoy it for what it is. And for what it was, it's an amazing movie. Like, it's a great movie on its own. And it's kind of, it's like the outline of what the book is about, if that makes sense. And I really loved it. I read it, the book, watched the movie. Loved it. What did you think?
Yeah, I really liked it too. I agree with basically everything you said except for the stuff about the book because I didn't read it, but I'm going to. Our second movie is Beautiful Creatures, and we went to see that with two of our really good friends. And that is also a book series, but I did not read those books yet, and I'm actually interested in reading them because when we were leaving the movie, one of the people that was also in the audience said to us, read the books, this movie didn't give it justice, which most movies don't, but the other books in that series are apparently Beautiful Darkness, Beautiful Chaos, and Beautiful Redemption. So I'm going to definitely check it out and read the entire series because I happen to love series like that. The movie itself had some really interesting plot lines that maybe they'll take in other directions in the other books, but I felt like there were a lot of directions and maybe it wasn't executed as well as I think they could have. Although I did think it was very entertaining. I thought the casting was very well done, except for the male and female lead, I felt like had no chemistry at all. I didn't get their love for each other, especially, you know, you would think like if you've been dreaming about someone for weeks, the minute they walk into your classroom, you're gonna, you know, be kind of freaking out.
That's a spoiler.
Well, this is like a small spoiler alert, but I just didn't feel that. I didn't feel the intensity between the two of them. But other than that, I thought the acting was really well done. I thought that the story was really well done. And then one more small pet peeve is I hate when people do accents that are not their accent because it just never feels as genuine, and especially with younger actors, I feel like they are almost thinking too much about the accent and not as much about what they should be saying or delivering or the emotion behind it. So for me, that was just something on the male lead. I wish he had like skipped the accent and maybe gone for more emotion, but everything else was really good. I thought it was a great movie. I thought that Emmy Rossum did a great job on her part. I thought that, what's the lady, the older lady?
Oh, Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson was amazing. She carried them. The two older actors carried the movie. Like, I would have liked the movie if it was more about them than it was about the younger people. Not that the younger people weren't good, it was their breakout roles, but I just felt like the older actors definitely stole the show. And that's basically all I have to say about that. What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I thought I thought it was a really interesting story. I thought that sometimes I had questions like, okay, this is definitely a spoiler, but there's this like curse that they all have. Oh, if you don't want to hear about this, don't keep watching. But they all have this curse, like all the young women in the family, that they're going to become dark because their like great ancestor became dark because she did this spell, whatever. What I didn't understand was the grandmother and the other aunt were good. Doesn't make sense, because if everybody that was a woman in this family was cursed, why weren't the grandma and the aunt?
Yeah, there were a lot of holes.
Huge flaw. And I'm sure it might have been touched on in the book, but it didn't get touched on in the movie, and I kept thinking, like, when are they going to talk about that?
Yeah, there were a few things like that. But all in all, I think it's interesting, and definitely I'm going to check out the books.
Yeah, it was really entertaining.
Yeah, very entertaining.
And when they walk into the house, that house is really unbelievable.
Yeah, I thought that the set design was really well done.
Amazing.
Costumes were really well done. I just thought, maybe the screenplay had a few holes in it. Anyway, aside from that, we really enjoyed both of these movies and recommend that you check them out.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely Safe Haven. I want to go see it again.
Me too. It was so good. And I want to read the book for Beautiful. We hope you enjoyed this and found it informative and entertaining. And we look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Don't forget to check out our other channel, Two Girls See the World. And don't forget to look at our website, twinvogue.com. Bye!